Hey, it's Lori Alvarez, and I was so curious today. I don't know if you all know, I'm a mom too, right? I have four sons, four of them. I love and adore them, and they're all different ages. And I have one more left to finish high school, just one more. So today he went to school to register, right? And I'm like, what the heck? Why do we have to go to the school to register, especially with COVID-19? Like, we're supposed to be offsite anyways. Why can't we do that online? Why can't we finish that online? I thought that was really interesting that we physically had to go to the school. And so we physically went to the school. I dropped him off. When I say we, I dropped him off to the school. And I thought, okay, great. He's going to do what he needs to do. And I thought this was really interesting. Not that there was any real conversation, and I'll be really honest, he's child 4. He's not a talker. He's my super quiet one, brilliant kid, and not a chatter, right? Not like his mom, not at all. So anyways, he was there, and I said, so what'd you find out? Are you starting school like normal back in September? Well, in the next couple of weeks, actually, August, right? And he said, I don't know. They didn't say anything. I said, oh, okay, interesting. And I said, well, what did you do? And he's all, well, they just gave us our list and books. And I'm like, books? He picked up books. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Books, right? I got nothing against books. I got, you're going to see a video in a couple of days about my living room full of books. I love books. I'm a reader. I'm a regular reader. And like this one, 2017, this was last updated. And with COVID-19 in play, they're all issued their own set of books, right? Which is cool. They've been doing that for a while. And I just wonder, why are we still doing physical books? Like, why not just download those books, right? It would eliminate so much unnecessary printing, right? Unnecessary use of materials that we don't necessarily need. And it would make it more efficient if these books, this is just a mother's opinion. I'm a business owner too. So I'm just thinking from a business perspective, like it would make it more cost effective to the schools and our curriculum. We go public school, just so you know. If they were just online, like, why aren't the books online? Like, I feel like I was in school 20 years ago and I got books too. Why are we still doing what we did 20 years ago? Why? I'm just curious. Like, these kids all know to pick up their phone or pick up an iPad, download a book and read it, and then it can be regularly updated. So I'm just curious, why again are we still printing textbooks when those should really be available online? And I'm sure they are, but I'm just curious why we're still doing school that way, right? Which just makes me think of a lot of things about school, especially with COVID-19 happening. I had a great conversation the other day with a teacher who's just going back to school. And I asked him, I said, well, will you be going back to school? What's happening? And he said, oh, yeah, no, we don't know. We're pushing start date until late September at this time. We're trying to hold off until this COVID thing goes away. And to me, it seems like, why are we still doing school for the majority of us on 9-month timelines? Why are we still doing that? Why don't we shift in lieu of what's going on with COVID-19 so that our kids can get back in the classroom? Why not do 1 year spans? Why not? And he just clearly told me it was the money. It's the way the money is given to the government. The government gives it to the schools. It's just money, Lori. That is why it hasn't been changed or shifted. And I just thought, gosh, there's got to be a better way to run that business. So I'm just curious, what are your guys' thoughts? Right? I found this really cool quote today. I loved it. And his name is, let me share, which I thought this was great, that I loved this quote, right? From author Jack Kerouac, right? Jack Kerouac was a novelist. He is actually a novelist. And I just absolutely loved his quote because though he's famous for his prose about life on the road, Kerouac never actually learned to drive. He traveled the country using buses and rides from friends. So he is this well-known novelist that wrote all these books while on the road, right? While traveling about all these things. And unfortunately, he did pass away due to heavy drinking, unfortunately. But it's so interesting because you think a fantastic novelist figured out a different way to get around the world and write these amazing books that people just loved reading, novels, right? That they just loved reading. And he didn't even know how to drive himself. So I'm curious, why doesn't our school district do something different? Why doesn't the school boards do something different? And if they are, what are they doing? And if we don't know, why don't we know? Are we part of it? Are we part of encouraging them, helping them, supporting them? Right? I don't know. Reach out to our school board professionals, support them, offer some suggestions, right? And some solutions along with those suggestions. I think I'm 100% like if our kids want to get back into school, which I believe they should be back in school if they choose to, right? That there's a better way to do it all. There's a better way. And right now, COVID-19, the world is challenging us to redo everything. So let's step up as an inventory of different types of businesses. Every business who's been doing business the same way over and over again. Let's step up and change the way we do school, change the way we do life, change the way we do real estate. I'm looking at my business and saying, how can I do it differently? How can I do it better so that I can rise up and give what our community, our neighbors, our world needs? How can we meet the needs of today? And why are we still doing it the same? I'm sure there's so many changes, and yet, are they happening quick enough? And are you part of that solution? Are you reaching out? I care about my kids and I care about what's happening in the world. And I am all in support of how amazing our school district is. We're a Bonita Unified School District here in San Dimas and Laverne. We have an amazing school district. And I'm just wondering how we can do it better. How can we? And then offering solutions, because I think going to a 1 year may just help with all the students who need to be on campus every day. I don't know. I'm not in it enough, but there's plenty out there who do know. So go talk to someone, offer some solutions and suggestions, start thinking outside the box, and let's do life better. Let's elevate ourselves. I'm Lori Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in. Comment down below. I'd love to hear your solutions, suggestions. What are your thoughts? I love our teachers. I think they're amazing. And I just think we can do school so much better. All right. Thanks again. Lori Alvarez. You can reach me at 909-227-4196 if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, right? And if you want to just have a great conversation, call me as well. You can also check us out at lorialvarez.net. Thanks.